Ashley Lesnever, student ID number 3311436. This is summer 2018 semester.
Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to clip a dog's nails. Things that you will need clipping a dog's nails is a nail clipper, quick stop. Some dogs may require a restrainer or an assistant to help hold the dog. Other dogs may be very well cooperative and just sit there for you and let you clip their nails. So it will depend on the dog and how cooperative the dog is. First thing you want to do is locate the quick on the dog's nail. The quick is the pink part on the white nails. Black nails is going to be a little bit more difficult to see, so we will take a little bit amount off at each time we clip so that we do not clip that quick. The quick is what has the blood vessel and the nerves, so if you clip that quick, it will bleed and it will hurt. If by chance you do clip that quick, you will use your quick stop or your clotting agent. Some people use quick stop, other people use silver nitrate stick, so it's really dependent on your preference. This is Albert, and he is going to let us clip his nails today. So we're going to start with his dew claw. And as you see, there is a little bit of a witch's hook there. And you can find the quick by locating where that pink part is. I'm going to take my nail clippers and come in perpendicular to that nail and just clip that quick off in one swift motion, so as not to hesitate. You don't want to scare the animal as well. I'm going to clip a little bit more of that nail because there is a little bit more that I can take off. And as you see, it's a little blunt there, but as that grows, it will not be blunt so much anymore. With the black nails, it's a little bit more difficult to see the quick, but with Albert, you can still see where the pink part is. Again, I'm just going to come in and I'm going to take a small amount off. Due to that nail being black, I don't want to accidentally clip that quick. And I'm just going to go each nail one at a time. And that is how you clip a dog's nails.
Hi, in this video I'm going to go over on how to clip a cat's nails. Things that you'll need to clip a cat's nails is a cat, your nail clippers, and your clotting agent. The clotting agent I'm using is Quick Stop in case I clip the quick. The quick is what houses the nerves and the vessel to the nail. If you clip that, it will bleed and it will hurt, so you want to avoid that. Start out by clipping the nails. I have my cat sitting here on a table. Sometimes you'll need to have the towel wrapped around the cat to restrain it, or actually have somebody restraining your cat for you. The nails on a cat, the way you clip them is by extending out and pressing on that foot pad will extend the nail. And right there, that pink part, that is the quick. So that's the part that you want to avoid. If you do clip it, you will take your clotting agent, take a little bit out, and press it into that part of the nail that is clipped, and that will stop the bleeding. So Lucy here is going to let us clip her nails. So I'm going to press down on that pad, exposing that nail, and I'm going to just take off that tip that looks like a witch's hook right there. And I'm just going to move it in one quick motion, coming in parallel to the nail. And you don't want to forget the dew claw. And that is how you clip a cat's nails.
Hi, in this video I'm going to go over on how to pill a dog. Dogs sometimes can be very smart and find pills in treats, so this is to guarantee that the medicine that you need to give your dog to treat any ailment is going to get into their system. So the first thing I do is I get my pill. And for Lexi here, I'm just using a small little treat because she's not currently on any medication. So I'm going to have her on the floor. I'm going to sit on the floor next to her, being that she is a little bit bigger of a dog. Having her on the table may be a little too high for me to reach her face. I'm going to have her sit down. So I'm gently just going to kind of push on her back end to have her sit down. And I'm going to come up next to her. And in my dominant hand, I'm going to hold the pill in both my index finger and my thumb. I'm then going to gently come over the top of her head with my other hand, grasp her upper lip and with my thumb and fingers and gently open that jaw with my other fingers on my dominant hand and place that pill as far back down her throat as possible. And she did just swallow, so that I know that that pill went in. If I didn't think that she was swallowing, or I thought maybe she was holding it in her mouth, I would get a little syringe of water and I would then gently just tilt her head back and give her that syringe of water and make sure she swallows by rubbing her throat as so. Not taking care not to crank the head too far back as to not hurt her. And that is how you pill your dog.
Over on how to pill a cat. Pilling a cat, you're going to definitely need your medicine, and sometimes it takes two people. A lot of times it's usually just easier with one. I like to have the cat sitting on a table or kind of up so that I can come from behind. So with Lucy here, she's not on any current medication, so we're just going to use a tiny piece of a treat here to show you how to pill. I'm going to come up from behind with my left hand, which is not my dominant hand. I'm going to grab that part back of the jaw there, kind of like a hinge, and in my dominant hand I'm going to have the pill, and my index finger and thumb I'm going to gently open up that mouth with my other fingers. I'm going to put that pill as far down back her throat as possible, and then I'm going to hold her mouth closed and gently rub her throat. Now I know that she has swallowed because at that point she's now licked her tongue up to her nose, and so that we know she has swallowed. If I didn't think she had swallowed, or if I wanted to make sure that pill went down, I could get a little bit of water in a syringe and put that in her mouth as well to make sure that pill went all the way down her stomach. But she was very good and she let me pill her, and that is how you pill a cat.
Hi, in this video I'm going to go over how to collect urine from a dog. This is Pepper, she's a female dog. To collect urine, you obviously need to have your patient. I like to have them on a fairly short leash because I like to be able to get up right behind them once they start urinating. Also a shallow tray, you can use anything like a pie pan or a shallow plastic container. I'm going to use a shallow dish vaccine tray that we have at the clinic. And then I'm going to let her walk around, let her sniff a little bit in a place where she's familiar going to the bathroom so that I'm guaranteed to get a urine sample. I'm also going to collect my urine midstream to avoid any bacteria that may be sitting on the skin around that vulva area, and midstream urine will have less bacteria than urine you get as soon as they start urinating. So we are now going to collect the urine from Pepper. Right, sweetie? Come on. She's going, and now I'm going to scoot in under there as much as I can during that midstream to collect a nice urine sample to test for urinalysis. In this video, I'm going to go over on how to apply a gauze muzzle to a dog. Gauze muzzle would be used when you don't have access to a commercial muzzle, or if you can't get to that close to the dog's face to actually apply a commercial muzzle. A gauze muzzle works really well. With a gauze muzzle, you're going to use either 1-inch or 2-inch rolled gauze. 1-inch gauze would be used for your smaller dogs, and the 2-inch gauze is used for your larger dogs. You would want your dog sitting or in a sternal recumbency, either on the floor or on a table. Small dogs, I would definitely have on the table so that you have a little bit more control over them. Pepper here is a bit larger dog, so we're going to use the 2-inch rolled. I'm going to take a long piece of gauze, and with that, stay here, I'm going to make a loop with the gauze. I'm going to make it a fairly large loop so that I can get it around her muzzle without terrifying her or making her scared. I'm also going to come from behind her rather than in front. Coming in front is going to make her back away and make her run off. So coming up from behind, I'm going to get that loop around and I'm going to make it tight. I'm then going to wrap it around again on both sides here, making it fairly tight. And I'm going to, make a quick release bow behind her ears so that I can get it off quickly if we need to in an event of emergency. And that is how you make a gauze muzzle.